Hello and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the Renaissance period, a time in history marked by innovation, creativity, and exploration. The Renaissance period spanned from the 14th to the 17th century in Europe and was a time of great intellectual and artistic growth. Let's explore this fascinating period in more detail. The Renaissance was a period of great cultural, artistic, and intellectual rebirth that began in Italy in the 14th century and lasted until the 17th century. The word Renaissance means rebirth or revival, and this period saw a renewed interest in the art, literature, and culture of ancient Greece and Rome. It was a time of great innovation, exploration, and creativity that had a profound impact on the development of Western civilization. Historians typically divide the Renaissance into three main periods: the early Renaissance, which began in the 14th century and lasted until the mid-15th century; the High Renaissance, which occurred in the late 15th and early 16th centuries; and the Late Renaissance, which lasted until the 17th century. Each period was characterized by its own unique developments in art, literature, science, and social change. The early Renaissance saw a renewed interest in classical art and architecture, which led to the development of new techniques and styles that emphasized realism, perspective, and the human form. Artists such as Giotto, Donatello, and Masaccio created works that were more lifelike and naturalistic than those of the previous era. This period also saw the development of humanism, a philosophical and intellectual movement that emphasized the importance of human dignity, individualism, and reason. The writings of Petrarch and other humanist thinkers helped to inspire a renewed interest in the classics and paved the way for the great literary works of the Renaissance period, which occurred in the late 15th and early 16th centuries, saw the emergence of some of the greatest artists in history. Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raphael are among the most well-known artists of this period. Their works, such as the Mona Lisa, the Last Supper, the Sistine Chapel ceiling, and the School of Athens, are some of the most iconic pieces of art in history. The High Renaissance was also a time of great scientific and intellectual advancement. The work of scholars such as Galileo Galilei, Johannes Kepler, and Copernicus helped to establish the foundations of modern astronomy and physics. The discovery of new scientific principles and the development of new technologies, such as the printing press, helped to spread knowledge and information throughout Europe. The Late Renaissance, which lasted until the 17th century, was characterized by a continuation of the artistic and intellectual developments of the High Renaissance. Artists such as Caravaggio and Rembrandt emerged during this period, creating works that were more dramatic and emotional than those of the previous era. The scientific and philosophical inquiries of the Renaissance also continued, with figures such as Francis Bacon and René Descartes contributing to the development of modern philosophy and science. The Renaissance was also a time of great social change. The rise of humanism helped to inspire a renewed emphasis on individual freedom and self-expression. This movement also led to a greater emphasis on education and the development of new systems of education that focused on humanist ideals. The Renaissance also saw the emergence of new political systems, such as the city-states of Italy, which emphasized the importance of civic engagement. In conclusion, the Renaissance period was a time of great change and innovation, and its impact can still be felt in the world today. From art and literature to science and social change, the Renaissance period saw a flowering of creativity and intellectual inquiry that helped to shape the modern world. We hope you've enjoyed learning more about this fascinating period in history. Thanks for watching.